Good evening, traders. This is the market analysis for 8th of July 2022. After a rather extremely tepid expiry, weekly expiry, we'll see how the markets are poised to move for tomorrow and the coming sessions. Uh, as soon as we had broken out of 15, 840, 850 level, indices have shown a good amount of strength. As we discussed, the large time, higher time frame sellers have gone for the short covering move. Uh, Right now to the upside, I see a reference of 16,190 to 16,220. This is a zone. This is where sellers had earlier aggressively sold when we were in the previous down move. So since it's a historical footprint area of old sellers, there is a good chance they can come again defending here and opening up fresh shots. So until 16 at this point, we are rather close to this zone. So 16,190 to 16,620 is an area that I would look for to be broken out before I put on any fresh long trades here. Above this, we can again have a 1.5% or move in Nifty if Nifty manages to cross this zone. So for tomorrow, let's say we have a flat opening, for example, then I would look to trade rejections of this zone for short with the initial reference of 16,108 to 16,080. This is the zone where the largest of today's buyers are present. Once we go below this zone, then the next reference would again become 15,830 to 850, where higher time frame buyers are present. Let's say we open with a gap up and we break through this zone, then I will wait for the initial 15 minutes to see whether we are holding up above this zone. Look at order flow for signs of continuous buying or absorption of buying, and then immediately put on a long trade here. If we open with a gap down in this scenario, then there is a good chance that today's longs can start unwinding their positions, in which case we'll see a good down move. So to sum it up, in case of Nifty, 16,080 to 16,108, 110 is where the largest of today's buyers are present. And only if it breaks to the downside do we have a positional reference for shorts in case of Nifty, which is 15,830 to 850, where higher time frame buyers are again present. This is again the extreme range of their price band where their positions have been built. To the upside, we did have a good up move in the last 2 3 sessions, and for the up move to continue, we need to break above 16,220, and only then can we see continued buying in case of Nifty, as this is an old sellers area. So these are the references I have on my charts for the trading session tomorrow for Nifty. When I look at Bank Nifty does slightly have a little bit more steam left to the upside. 35,150 to 35,220 is the reference that I'm looking at. Again, old sellers area. Any test of this zone, rejection on a lower time frame can make for a good short trade till 34,730 to 34,645 to the downside. Unless we break 34,640 to the downside, I will not be looking for positional shorts in this market now. Then my initial reference would have go down to 33,920, which is a good more than 1,000 pointer range, almost a sorry 700 pointer range in this case. So all in all, as of this moment, both the indices look appear strong, but we have an old sellers area and a zone where sellers were struck very aggressively in the past, right, sitting right above us. So for fresh longs, it's ideal to rather wait for these areas to be broken out than jumping in with the fear of missing out. As I always say, the cap to the upside is virtually limitless, and so one should never have any FOMO when putting on long trades. I hope this video was useful, folks. If you have any questions, drop in the comment section. And I share my trades in live markets on Telegram. So if you haven't joined my channel, please do so. The link is given in the description below. Thank you all, and see you tomorrow.